Hello, Twitch. Welcome in, everyone. How is everyone doing? Happy Saturday. My kitchen is still somewhat a mess. I'm still doing a little cleanup here. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely begin to their weekend. What's new? Anyone got anything new to report? Anything different going on? How was everyone's holiday? Okay, that table needs a little bit more of a scrub. Well, it's the slow season. You know it's going to be the slow season, so bring something to keep yourself occupied then. Just because you're working doesn't mean it has to be the only thing you're doing. If there's not enough to do there, if you're just filling a seat to make sure that there's a friendly face if someone shows up. You can also hear that I forgot to start the kettle. So that's still heating up here. And I most definitely need some coffee tonight. So the recipe that I'm replicating, the big one that I'm replicating tonight, is bear flank rolls. While people do get bear meat, and it's possible to find out there, I have stuck with beef. I also have decided to substitute, let's make sure I get this right. Brisket for flank. Brisket and flank are essentially the same part of the cow, but front versus back. The brisket comes from the front. The other comes from the back. And so I have that mostly defrosted. Still a little frosty. And I'm debating actually going to see if I can fillet that, butterfly it. We'll see. And that'll be then wrapped with basil. We got basil galore in the house right now. And mascarpone. And maybe a little jack cheese. Sort of an odd combination of cheeses, but I think it'll be okay. And herbs and all that good jazz. Then we're gonna roll it up like a little pinwheel and slice it into pinwheel pieces. So that is the main dish for tonight. And then to go along with that, we've got some salted roasted vegetables, which is one that I can't really follow the recipe on this one. I'm not gonna put nuts in there. I guess I could do a little nutmeg. I could do a little nutmeg to make it. Well, that's why well, you didn't put it in too fast. I was just lazy to put mine down there. But you were way off the other side there, and without a little support there of that tank and healer, I didn't think it was going to be worth that archer being there. Now I would just damage more archers, more rogues. Yeah. Whatever suits your fancy. I also need to wipe down the stove here. That stove is... oof. It's like one of those cleaning ads where you just wipe it and it instantly turns white from brown. I don't have it very zoomed up. That's partially on purpose. So we'll get into coffee now. Hands are rinsed here. Yeah. I am doing well. My life could be much, much worse than it is right now. Yeah. Oops. That's good. Nice, you were telling me that. That's not an easy task when you don't really think about it. You might assume it's an easy task until you really ponder. You know, one person. Oh yeah, you gotta move one bed in the space of a bedroom. Yeah. The dishes. There's lots of it still around. Lots of it still around. To tell you the honest truth, I finished that stream and like I couldn't eat anything at all. I was just tired. I took out a decent amount of the pasta yesterday. Ate some of the steak that night, and yeah, most of the rest of it I haven't gotten back to. No, that steak turned out amazing. I was very happy with that steak. It did look very under, and it was a little bit under, but I don't care. It was yummy. Bun Buns is a cold kitchen chef. What were we trying to get there with the LB? I always measure it. It's not always perfect. Do I have a leaderboard? I don't know if I have a Sprinkles leaderboard. Cheers, folks. Happy Saturday. Happy to have you in. Ooh, that's hot. That needs to cool down a moment. Okay, so we're going to start with our beef. Actually, don't want to use either of those knives. We'll just leave them dirty. Coffee down. Let's do our battle. Actually, I guess you could have just left the archer there by himself. He's doing pretty good just hidden behind that wall. Though. Let's give that one more try. There we go, there's my tank out there. He'll sit there and take damage all day. Not at all, Bun Buns. We just needed some help. We just needed some help. being a little difficult since it's not completely defrosted here. Cooking's a rough one. It is not an industry that treats its people well. So there we go. We have a butterflied brisket. I'm actually impressed that I was able to do that. I have not done that before. Oh hey, might have been better to have it looking like this. I mean, that's not a thick piece of meat to be cutting in half there. You know, actually, I was thinking the exact same thing, Tanik. I was thinking maybe, that's so nice, pretty, and red. Maybe I want to flip that over and use that ugly inside on the inside. So that's what I think I'm going to do, actually. And also to improve edibility, I think I'm going to score this. This is not what you would call a tender piece of meat. You do see this cooked high heat a lot of the time, but it's one of those cuts that's cooked high heat and then very carefully cut against the bias. Or, since it's brisket, it's often cured or pickled or... I'm worried about the connective tissue here being too chewy for me. And so I'm basically just trying to break that down physically so I don't have to worry about it. Essentially, started hand making a cube steak here. Nice. What'd you use for your marinade? Did you go to pineapple, soy? What way would we go with things here? Maybe lemon or some other type of acid? The one thing that you probably will not see me using here on the stream is liquid smoke. I just am not a fan of liquid smoke. Both how it's produced. I'll leave that to you to figure out how it's produced. And how, I mean, the flavor of it. It's just so obvious compared to modern smokers that are so much more cleaner and efficient in their flavor. Where you can, I mean, even tell what type of wood was being used to smoke something. These liquids are just so potent. And people that use them tend to overuse them. Nice, Tree. Nice. Oh, it's been around for ages, but yeah. Whether they had it where you are is an entirely different thing. What all are we putting on here? I wouldn't recommend it at all. But sure, you can do it. I mean, you're going to end up with a gray mass. Well, it depends on how you're cooking it in the oven and in the oven you're cooking it in too. So I'm going to start by seasoning our steak here. Still haven't bought salt. Of course, I haven't left the house since making that dinner. Well, it depends on your definition of leaving the house. I did go and pick up the mail and clean up and outside and stuff like that. garlic powder. Dried oregano. A little bit of fresh thyme, or frozen, dried thyme. And black pepper. Some of these spices I only put over half of it. Other ones I'm putting over all of it. Well, thank you for reminding me of the nutmeg. I'll add that. Oh, that's with the veggies. Paprika. Paprika's good. I sort of think of paprika as color. It's typically so mild in flavor, at least the paprikas that I've... Unless you get like a specifically hot paprika, I don't see a ton of flavor out of them. They're mostly color. They're pretty. So I'm going to take a basket of ricotta here. This was originally going to be for the cannolis. I don't know when I'm going to get to the cannolis, but it's not going to be tonight. So we're going to use this here. Yummy, but not very efficient. Let's change tools here. Well, I don't know if I have it up there right now, but I've had AMA on my title before. I have no problem answering questions. It's the ones that ask me questions that I just answered that bother me. I can't even imagine what some of those bigger streamers with thousands of people, with people asking the same 5 questions all day long. A steak cake. No, I know that's been a fad lately, but I am doing pinwheels. And so I'm going to stuff this as ricotta cheese and some seasonings. And I'm now going to add a layer of basil on there. Basil leaves. And then we're going to roll this and tie it and roast it. I am, however, hoping to avoid that whole steak and mashed potato cake meme. They use taro root for all sorts of things. No, actually I don't. I'm not... I've had taro, I've worked with taro, but no, I couldn't tell you the flavor offhand. I couldn't even really describe it. What I should have done is when I flip this over to start putting the ricotta cheese on is I should have put some plastic wrap underneath so this was easier to roll. I still might do that, but we'll see. I think I'm going to try rolling it by hand, and then if it's too hard to do, I'll slip it onto some plastic wrap. 7 minutes, get another 2 units on the battlefield for Stream Raiders. Thank you, Bun Buns. Gives me an idea of taking a photo while it's being constructed. Probably should have had the leaves out prepped ahead of time. This would be a lot quicker if I had planned ahead and had all the nice leaves picked and oh, I just thought of something that I think has to go into this. Okay, so there's our basil layer. to battle. No, it was so close. So close. I'm gonna start up top this time. We lost last time because we got pinched in that corner there. Let's take them out up top and work our way down. So I'm gonna take this lovely pepper that I diced up here on the board and spread that all over the beef as well, which I'll show you afterward. I think it's time for a coffee break for myself. It's not in front of me, so I keep forgetting that I got it. trash run. I'll be right back, folks. Thank you for that follow, Evelyn. That was a little while ago. I didn't see that do that. Rad, if you're still around, thank you for that follow as well. Sorry I didn't catch those. Got the sounds off for those now. Still get the banner going. Photo. Photo. Okay, so we got the tasty stuff there. Now we need a little of this action. A little breadcrumb in there. In this case I'm using panko, but it's because of what I got. And both the spinach and the beef are going to lose a substantial amount of moisture, and so just help regulate it a little bit. And last thing, there's one more thing that I want to put in there. A little of the good stuff. The Italian MSG. Alright, let's try rolling this up a little bit here. Now the trick is getting underneath the thing. And I think I'm gonna partially cheat. Actually, this might not be the best tool for this. Let's see here. Might be the spatula might be a better tool for this than that. That worked pretty cleanly for getting it up off the board though, but yeah, I think a spatula is going to be better for this project. No worries, Bun Buns. I always assume everyone that's watching streams is playing a video game on another stream, or they're watching on their mobile while they're doing something else in real life, or no sweat. So I'm going to clean off the spatula here. The rubber band over the spatula. I say rubber band. These are high heat silicone rubber bands. So they're sort of like a rubber band, but they're also safe to go in your oven. I'm going to cheat there a little bit. If you saw that I just cut the meat there on the end, that way that rubber band will slip into the cut of meat and it's not going to slip off. Actually should do that on the side here too. Just so it gives a little lip to keep the thing from falling off here. I certainly hope so, Bun Buns. It's been turning out nice so far. Oh, really? Is that how it's done? I was intending to roast this whole. And I go searching for info on time and temps here, outing myself. Hey, Uncle Stinky, welcome back. I'm a little upset now. I went to all this hard trouble making this nice pinwheel beef. And I was thinking I was gonna roast this as a whole, like, roast. And all the recipes that I'm looking at here, they're like sliced at this point and then seared. How's Seattle treating you, Uncle Stinky? Yeah, this one's still cutting. Well, let's try roasting it anyways. Well, that's Seattle. I mean, it can't be too difficult. It's a roast. Question is, when am I going to roast it in? Little too large. Just a little too large. I think that thing's gonna be too tall. It's not up there anyway. Where did I put my roasting pan these days? It's down right there. I don't want to christen that pan with this dish. I think we'll go with this one. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of rolled dishes like this. This is the English or Northern European name would be beef pinwheels. There was a term that Nanreader looked up for us last stream, and that's of the Italian version. So I think I'm going to rub the outside of this with oil and then salt and pepper it while our oven heats up here. I've set the oven to 375. Carefully move that over to the sheet pan. I was pondering the idea if I could get enough people. I've only got 2 people on my Patreon right now, but I would love to do like reviews / giveaways of small wares and stuff for the house, for the kitchen. And if I got enough interest in that, I might actually do like review streams. I don't know how I would necessarily go about it. Maybe do sub only here on Twitch, and then port them directly to Patreon so that only Patreon people and subscribers can see them, because they would require a substantial investment to be getting things in order to compare them. Yep. I already got it too. Oh, cuttlefish. I got it before they banned it. I'm worried I'm probably gonna dye my hands black. Maybe I'll get some gloves. Maybe. I'm sort of tempted to be careful and poke all that stuffing back in there Another part of me wants to just let it sit there and ooze out. I think I'm just going to let it ooze out. This lovely sort of open end to the roll. Same general... No, but yes at the same time. Okay, while our oven's preheating, I guess we can start in on veggies. We'll let the steak hang out up there. Oh, I was going to take a photo of that. One more photo. One more photo. Yeah, I'm not a big... Yeah, I've done some eating of them actually recently, and at least on the larger ones, yeah. I'm thinking they're a little too smart, and is maybe not a good plan. That was just recently ruled on by someone in Europe. Somewhere in Europe they decided that they were sentient, and so we got our photo. Back to doing veggies. Battle after I rinse these carrots off. Good, we're moving as a whole group here, other than the rogue that went up and quickly did its thing. I think we got this, no problem. Victory. First. No, it's not the first of the night, but we've had a couple of losses here. Tannic getting the kills, assists, and rewards. Made me wonder if I'm hearing an echo here. Oh, it shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know how long this flower is going to stay here. I can't hardly see this corner of the screen. I think I'll put my warrior out there for once. Let's see how this works out. Obliques tonight, because I felt like it. Not very accurate obliques, though. You can have those. Those are all yours, Bun Buns. I used to really enjoy that. Now, unfortunately, it's getting to the point that I know pretty much everything that everyone's growing around here. Which is good, too. Because, I mean, you get to know everyone, you start getting... I mean, that's the deal with farmers markets. They're haggle and deal locations. They are not set price. It's much more... I mean, U.S. people are very much used to give me a price, I'm going to pay you or not. Whereas you go international, you start haggling on price, prices become a lot more just a suggestion. And that's very much in farmers markets. Especially if they know you. They love to put up high prices for the people who come out to the farmers market once a year, once a month. The people that are there regularly and they're good customers, their prices are completely different from what they put out there. Of course, that doesn't really suit me too much because I'm not a very talkative guy. I mean, streaming is about the extent of me being outgoing. And so, the people who can chat up a person running a stand and all that are going to get benefits from it. I'm debating if I want to do some onions tonight or not. Oh yeah, and the amount of time that their produce will last in your fridge is a completely different thing too. If you're buying produce from the farmer who picked it the night before or the day before or even recently, it's still going to be a lot fresher than the stuff you get from the store. You know, you can buy fresh produce from the store and it'll last maybe a week. You know, if you're lucky, you're pushing it. You pull stuff from the farmer's market and you're looking at it like 2 weeks later and you're like, how long ago did I buy this? You know, now that I've gotten this completely random change of subject here, but now that I got 60 in New World, I'm having a lot more fun with the quests and stuff like that without this whole, oh, I'm doing this for the XP so that I can get there. Now that I'm done with that, it just removes all of that, like, you know, I'm pushed to do this in a certain way. Enjoy it a lot more. Oh, if you buy lots of squash, the farmers will love you. Especially at the farmers market. Because squash is one of those things that they'll produce late in the year and could potentially be hauling the farmers markets for months. So they like it very much when people buy their squash. Let's clean that up a little bit better than that. A bit better. A little bit better. What else do I have that I can maybe throw in this? I could throw some onion with this, but that's not going to be very yummy. Alright, our oven's at 375, so I'm going to throw this lovely thing into the oven. And I'm going to set a 1-hour timer. Oh yeah, garlic can go in there, but I was thinking more granulated garlic than chopping up fresh garlic for this. The problem with garlic with when you're roasting veggies, I think it's probably best ungranulated, because that's the only way you get it like small enough that it's not going to burn. Because you're going to want to spread it all out, which means you're going to want to chop it up. Another way that we could get garlic in this, though. You know, we can do garlic. We'll just do a different type of garlic than you're probably thinking. We'll do a little black garlic. We're gonna go. Okay, we're not gonna do the nutmeg with this. It's just not gonna be nuts in this. Horrible for my blade. It's really the only way to get that off nicely. So black garlic, cooking oil. Thank you, Bun Buns. Mustard, Dijon. Thank you for the bits. Oregano, freeze-dried. Thyme, freeze-dried. Never. Salt. Gotta be getting close to empty on this thing. sounding like and sort of feeling like a. Now let's add some granulated garlic to our black garlic. So we got all sorts of garlic flavor in there. A little onion powder. And then let's toss our veggies in there. I can tell by the way that it's moving that it's sticking too much to try and toss it in the bowl. I like me some roasted veggies too. Just skip the brassicas. And those are going in the oven too, bottom rack. Beef is looking okay. Looking okay. So we got our Discord vote going between Taro and Lychee. Didn't find the greatest gifts for these this time around. Oopsies. But whichever you want to see me use on Wednesday, please feel free to get your vote in there by tomorrow. I will wrap that up during tomorrow's stream when we're doing seafood again. Seafood. Still not sold on what do I want to do for my schedule for December. I haven't really planned much for December. I am planning to be here most of December. I know I've been telling people I'm planning on taking time off. I don't know if that's going to happen now. I don't know. Would have liked for it to. Still could, possibly. Anyways, that's where our Discord vote's going right now. Let's see, what do we got for photos here tonight that we can make fun of? Not too bad on our photo of the Pinwheels. I think that's probably somewhat realistic to what we'll come up with here. There's obviously some sort of tomato product there, and I'm not sure what else they put in that. But if we go back here to the ingredients, basil, cheese. I didn't use mushroom. Oopsies. Garlic and salt. So we did all that but mushroom. I added some breadcrumb. And then our roasted veggies, which is what we got going in the oven there. I didn't have any green beans, or any cauliflower there, but that's looking like tricolor carrots to me with cauliflower and green beans. I'm doing carrots, turnips, or carrots, parsnips, and potatoes. There's potatoes there too. But the recipe for this being potato, squash, which I don't see in the photo. There's no squash in that photo. I don't see any nuts in that photo. Like I said, there could maybe be some nutmeg, but I went black garlic instead of nutmeg, so... parsley, oregano. We can throw some parsley on when we're done. And, I didn't put any butter on there, but we can put some butter. We can toss some in parsley and butter at the end to finish those off. And some freeze-dried oregano. We already got some oregano on them. But we can wrap those up with some butter and parsley and deliciousness. Fun buns. You're great. Always putting yourself down, always complimenting everyone else instead of yourself. It's not good. It's not good. And 5 minutes until our next Stream Raiders battle. Maybe I can try and have a clean kitchen night here. Do a little cleanup here while we're waiting on stuff in the oven. Starting to smell mighty good in here. A little bit of the it's in the oven game. We got a 44-minute timer. The veggies may be out about 10 minutes before that. I might check the beef about 10 minutes before that too, just to make sure we're going, but yeah. What can I do meantime here? I mean, I've got a refrigerator full of food. I don't want to do a whole lot of other cooking right now. As it is, I've got steak in that refrigerator and I'm cooking more steak tonight. Why peppers get bitter when they cook? That I was not aware of. How so? Don't know what to tell you there, Bun Buns. Sea peppers are just usually delicious to me. I actually usually prefer them cooked over raw. I keep them up as long as Twitch allows me as an affiliate, which I forget what that is. Is it 60 days, something like that? And after that, they are exported to YouTube, and once in a blue moon, I update them for Patreon. You have all of 2020 available on Patreon. However, I haven't been so great at the last 6 months at getting those all relabeled, re-uploaded. And yeah, I seem to, at least the stats show, I seem to have more people watching my VODs than watching my actual streams, which is interesting. I wish I had a proper video editor to work with me. I mean, I don't have a lot of money to throw at them to just do bunches of videos, but... Oh, Tanic, to repeat that... I keep them up as long as Twitch allows me to as an affiliate. I think that's something like 60 days. I'm not sure on the length of that. It's whatever a standard is. And then after that, they are archived on YouTube, but they're privately archived and are available through Patreon. When I get around to... I move them all over to YouTube, and I'm pretty good about doing that. But as for retitling them, resetting them up, and doing an individual thing for all of them, once again, I've been pretty lazy about that the last 6 months or so. So on Patreon, you can actually find all of 2020, some of 2021, but I think maybe January, February, March, something like that. Yeah, I gotta get back to that. I gotta catch up on that. Our battle's ready. Let's do our battle. No problem. We got this. Victory. Victory. Bun Buns with those kills. Tannic with the assists. Tannic and Bun Buns walking away with the rewards too. Ooh, me too. Ooh. Goodies. I don't know what's going to pop up, so I'm going to put my tank there and see what we get. Going the center is probably not too great because all that stuff is going to slow you down. All of this stuff here is going to slow you down, so I'd either go over here or over here with me. The people near me will get a spell, though. Maybe some haste, maybe some damage abilities. I'm gonna give this one more day to maybe pipe up. Otherwise, these are going in the fridge. And I think both of these are going over here now. Actually, I think we're gonna do this action here. These the chrysanthemums? I still don't know if they're gonna get enough light over here. Flowers. Wondering if I want to base this beef roll, but I don't know with what. Oh. I do think I want to, though. I don't have any, at least unfrozen, and I'm gonna need so little to do this. I think I'm gonna make a oil mixture here. A little tamari. A little tomato paste. See how our steak's looking. Yeah, this needs some basting. Basting adds extra moisture to the outside of a roast so that it helps keep the outsides develop a better crust. More moisture at the most cooked point, sort of a thing. It's not really going to prevent it from cooking too much, but in the same way that you can take overcooked meat and put it in a braise and have it just fall apart and be soaking in delicious liquid, you're sort of doing the same thing here. You're adding a whole bunch of moisture back into the area that's getting most dried out. And we're adding more oil on the outside of it, which is going to help it develop a better crust. Back in the oven, though. And I don't know if basting is really the proper term there. Because basting is when you take the juices from the pan and re-drip that over your roast or whatever you're cooking. You're taking that liquid that's pulled out of there and re-applying it over the top. think I'm gonna have a little drink. I need to clean out my Glen Cairn though. I was really intrigued by that scotch the other night. I didn't really do much more than I poured myself there. Oh, I think I'm just gonna have another shot of that, lovely, lovely scotch. Like Glenmorangie. Glenmorangie. Hard root beer. That sounds tasty. But then again, I'm a pretty die-hard A&W root beer guy. So a lot of root beers don't really do me right. I want that A&W root beer. That's good. But I also want to try this without having drank essentially a bottle of wine beforehand. I was really impressed with the nose on this. It was not at all what I was expecting. I mean, it was what I was expecting, but not at the same time. Maybe that much more. I mean, it was just... let's see if it blows my mind again. This cap still isn't blowing my mind. Lots of light citrus. A little more vanilla-y to me now. Ooh, yeah, that's just yummy. That's just yummy. Just a yummy. Hey, Uncle Stinky. Formerly a cook in the kitchen.
so we can be true to our recipe of veggies without nuts. And chop up a little parsley here while we're waiting on things to cook. What's everyone doing tonight? What's everyone playing? What's on the second screen tonight, folks? Or maybe what's on the tablet or what's on the phone while you're... Bun Buns is watching bunnies. What a shocker. I was noticing today that everyone's jumping back onto GTA Online role-playing again. I think we're going to have another fad wave of names going through. GTA RP roleplay? Or GTA RP? You don't know what that is, Bun Buns? That is, in many cases, there's many different servers that do it. The biggest one on Twitch is No Pixel, and they're a bit more in depth. But the basics of it is role playing as cops and robbers using GTA as a server, and online, and they get really into it. When you talk about No Pixel, you have it's like a city. They have 200, 300 people at any time live, and that's a combination of police, government people, just workers, just normal citizens, and robbers, and all sorts of stuff. And so it's really sort of cool. I like watching it. I've been hooked for a while. It's a little like choose your own adventure, because you can watch a bank robbery go on and then watch from 10 different people's perspectives, and they don't all agree. No, I have, basically, you're going to have to pay money to do that, and I enjoy watching it. I've thought about doing that in the past. I mean, it would be an instant grabber for people for my channel, because they blow up anyone that's on that. But, first off, I'm probably not going to get in, because they have a long wait list. And two, I much more enjoy watching it. I don't think that I would enjoy it nearly as much playing it as I do watching other people do it. Because I'm not a GTA nut. I don't know all the mechanics. I don't know all the stuff. I can't sit there and pretend like I do while pretending to be a character. I stream my New World sometimes in the Discord. The Discord. I mean, if I'm just chopping logs or something like that, I don't, but yeah. You're welcome to come and watch me when I'm in... If I'm in Voice One, most likely I'm sharing screen, and I don't hook up my mic to Discord, but I don't have like a good... Like, I have a microphone if I want to put on a headset for my PC, gaming PC, but I don't really have like a microphone. And so... You'll probably won't see me streaming there anytime soon on a regular basis. But I'd be happy to chat with people in text chat while I'm streaming. Although that probably won't be tonight, because tonight is... Yeah, I've had a pretty good run lately. I think if I do any gaming tonight, it's probably just going to be chill, harvest, and run around mode. Which is a lot of what this game is. It's why it's not a great... It's like WoW. It's not a great streaming title. Maybe for those occasional big battles or the actual wars in the game, but just the average solo player, I mean, you're spending a lot of time chopping down trees, you're cracking rocks, you're hunting animals for skins, and harvesting plants. I mean, that's like 80% of the game. Maybe. It takes me a lot to get hooked into a game. And so that's why it's sort of like, this is sort of odd that I've gotten hooked into this. Like, especially when I was looking at the open beta. I didn't do the open beta with New World. And I was watching the open beta and I was like, who wants to play this? And now that it's developed into more and more of an MMORPG or ORPG, it interests me a bit more. Melt a little butter there for our veggies. How did the bread turn out last stream? Quite lovely. I only went through one of them. I bagged up the second one here. Try and keep it fresh. But very happy with that. So maybe I can have that with my steak tonight. We'll see. I will tell you that I almost entirely ate that first loaf with nothing but butter. I mean, I know I had like 2 or 3 slices on the board sopping up the goodness from the steak. but literally the rest of that whole loaf was just butter, salt, and pepper. It was just... Although it does make me realize that I love butter, but I want more when it comes to my bread. And butter can even have some off flavors that don't really... I'm tempted that I might want to try culturing my own butter someday if I want to do proper bread and butter. Last 3 minutes, get units on the battlefield. Look like most of you have done a pretty good job of getting units out there this time. What am I making over here? I'm just melting butter and going to add the parsley in with that. And then we're going to toss our veggies in with all of that. Come on, let's melt butter. I'm tired of waiting on you. Yeah, that's a good one, Bun Buns. I don't like when it gets stuck in my teeth, though. Yeah, but I grew up going to the movies with my pops. I miss doing that. I don't really do movies without them. To battle. Oh, guess we're running for a while. Looks like everything's on the left-hand side when we're all on the right side. Tannic just taking him out with this dino there. Dino just chomping. Victory. Tannic and Hud getting the rewards there. Congrats. Do we do one more? I think we're gonna call it there for Stream Raiders. We got maybe 10 more minutes of a stream here. And I don't think we're gonna hang out here for 30 minutes. So we will continue with that tomorrow. Be back here making pasta with clams tomorrow. Yeah, basil isn't looking like it's liking life in the water there. Let's take a look at those veggies. Those veggies should be ready. Veggies should be ready. Yep. We're good there. Those are looking dark, but also remember we coated those in that black garlic. That's just deliciousness. It's coated on the outside of them now. So we're gonna take those from the pan and go straight into this butter and herb. Butter and parsley. Oops, bumping the camera. My bad. I know at least one of those potatoes made it to the floor. The other one made it to my apron. Yep, there's one on the floor. Potato down! Oh, heroes! That was a little louder than I anticipated. Sorry about that. Oh, we're getting close on that too. I'm gonna have to tempt that one. But we are a couple minutes from pulling that out. So there's our first dish of the evening, our salted roasted vegetables. With the black garlic on there. We got turnip, we got parsnip, we got carrot, we got potato. It's messy. That's how it's looking. It's looking delicious, but it's looking messy. Let's do a quick temp here. Make sure we're cooked through, not just looking pretty on the outside. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good there. I'm reading 153 in the center of that right now. Just like that. We forget what this deliciousness on the pan even is. We'll let that hang out for a moment here and rest and relax and do its thing. Meanwhile, we'll take a couple of photos. Now this, beyond here, is going to be a bit of a mess. I'm happy with that. Wow, the umami in that. Wow. Let's look at this photo once more to see what I'm trying to replicate here. Oh, he's got two of them just like that, basically. Instead of two, why don't we do a proper? Let's do three. Yeah, I want some bread to like soak that up. That's yeah. Knife, where's my knife? Yes, I think this is going to be delicious. I'm gonna take those rubber bands off here now. Very happy with the way this turned out tonight. I think that beef turned out just about perfect cooked. I was able to sear it in the oven without cutting it into individual pinwheels. And as you see, Bun Buns, even though I told you not to put plain beef in the oven, it can be done. But basting, making sure you got a nice coat. And so that is tonight's dinner. Let's see who's out here in the wonderful world of Twitch tonight. I am going to raid another lovely food and drink creator here tonight. Lovely woman. She often lurks around in channel here. And she is doing her Thanksgiving party. You're welcome at any time, Bun Buns. There is actually a guide the raid command in the buttons if you want to suggest someone. However, I've already set up the raid here, so maybe next time, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to send everyone off to hang out with Culinary Rewind. And she's doing her Thanksgiving redo party, day after party. I hope you enjoy hanging out with her. She's making all sorts of aprons for all sorts of people. Lovely, bubbly personality. I hope you enjoy hanging out with her. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me tonight. I want to thank you for joining me. And I will be back here tomorrow. Gonna be doing clams and pasta. And yeah, should be a good time. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great evening. And good night now.